If I can make this, anybody can. For the Cuban pork marinade, we're going to start with 1 cup of orange juice, 1/3 of a cup of lime juice, 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. The recipe calls for 5 cloves of minced garlic, but I just kind of went with whatever was in my heart. Half a large white onion, roughly chopped. And for the seasonings, we have 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of fresh ground black pepper, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, and a tablespoon of cilantro. Give everything a nice thorough mix, and I'm just going to go ahead and marinate it in the same crock pot that I'm going to cook it in. Make sure everything is nice and coated, and then cover and refrigerate overnight. Take it out of the fridge and let it come up to room temperature before you start cooking, and then crank it on high for 4 hours. This smelled so amazing I was nibbling on the edges between hours 3 and 4. This pork was so unbelievably tender it just fell apart with a couple of forks. And there's your final product. I couldn't find authentic Cuban bread, so I just went with dark rye, a little bit of mustard on there. Don't be a heathen, smooth out your mustard. And then we have 2 slices of Swiss cheese, 3 slices of salty smoked ham, and a whole bunch of that delicious Cuban pulled pork. The only pickles I had were Clausen Spears, but they'll work in a pinch, and they're delicious. 2 more slices of Swiss, and that top piece of bread with some more mustard on it. Nice thick coat of butter on that top piece. And I don't have a panini press, so it's time to improvise. Spread some butter down on a nice hot griddle, and then plop that sucker on there and cook it just like a grilled cheese. Nice and crispy and ready to be cut. This was a boatload of work and needed a ton of patience, but in the end it was absolutely worth it.